are excited about this. I want everybody participating in the chat. Let's go. As we talk tonight, y'all light this chat up. If you got questions, I want you to put questions in the chat and let us know what questions you have. We're going to try to answer as many questions as we possibly can, but we need you guys participating in the chat if you have extra questions. So,
okay. Tell them again what we're talking about.
Yeah, tonight we're talking about how to get a no PG business auto loan. So it's two ways you can go with this. You can actually buy your car in the business name.
Yep.
Or you can actually refinance the car that you have in the business name. But before we get all deep into that, let's make sure everybody has their business set up correctly. Because a lot of times you can actually think you got your business set up correctly and you don't. So the first step, what do you think, babe? They need to have
back up. So your credit can be trash, and you can still get finance in your business name with no PG. Let me say that again.
Right.
We're gonna tell you how your credit can be trash, and you can still get your car in your business name. How about that?
Right. But we don't want your credit to be trash. Matter of fact, in 2024, we are not going to talk about bad credit. All right. Let me get that out of the way. Thank you for doing that. So if you guys are suffering from bad credit, and that's why you on this video, because you have to do no PG, type AI in the chat. I want you guys to type AI into the chat. I'm going to make sure I send you guys a website. It's an AI link that Gloria and I have that helps you out with your credit. So I want you guys to say, look, in 2024, we're not going to have bad credit. Okay?
And I'm not beating up on you. I'm just saying.
Right.
I used to have some trashy credit at one point in time, too. So trust me,
I
walk that walk so I can talk that talk, y'all, because I've been there. I've done it before. I've lost the house.
Yeah.
I've been repoed.
Yeah.
I lost my house. I've been through it all. I lost my business.
Yeah.
So I'm talking the talk because I walked the walk. So I can say that I had trashy credit.
Right.
And you might have trashy credit, but get your credit on point.
Right.
You know, like Marvin said, this is the year.
Yes.
The year of prosperity.
Yeah.
And you can get yourself in a good position. Stop paying them high interest rates
that you
don't have to pay.
That's right. And then realize, you guys, look, what we're trying to do is show you how to set your business up for success. So let's talk about what type of business that you have. Number one.
Before we get started, Marvin, I'm sorry, y'all keep interrupting my lovely husband. Isn't he amazing? Okay, but let me tell you, before we get started, I promised to give away something, right? Okay, I got 2 winners. 2. So if you're on here, drop something in the chat. What is this, baby?
Right. You guys,
Taste and Seal.
Yeah, you guys were on TikTok. So if we got Taste and Seal from TikTok, you're gonna win what Gloria said last week.
You get a vacation. You get a free hotel stay
in
Las Vegas. 4 days, 3 nights. All you pay is the taxes and the resort fee. And when I say it's not a timeshare, so don't worry, it's not a timeshare, but you won. Okay, so you get this.
And we'll DM you if you show up. So make sure if you're Taste and Seal number 1, show up, and we'll make sure we give you that free trip that Gloria promised. But now let's get back to the business credit. So let's go over what business credit is, first of all. So you got to have an LLC. You got to have a corp. Let's make sure you guys got that set up. So now a lot of people ask me, well, do I have to have an EIN number? Yes. Like if you want to build business credit, you truly have to have an EIN number with the business. So even though you start the business at the Secretary of State, you got to have an EIN number in order for it to show up on the business reports. And we're talking about smart business reports, which is Experian. We're talking about Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, SBFE. Make sure you guys write all this down. If you got questions, make sure you throw them in the chat.
And Marvin, let's go back to having your business set up properly.
Okay.
It's really important. And what we say, have your business set up properly. You need to have a EIN number. You need to have a business You need to have a business phone number.
Right.
You need to have a business address.
Right.
You need to have a professional business email. Come on, guys. Like,
let's
we're
go.
in 2024.
Yeah.
You got to get yourself set up properly. You over here asking somebody for $50,000.
Right.
And you talk about your business has a Gmail account.
Right.
Come on, let's get on point, team. Like, we gonna throw you the ball. I don't need you to fumble it.
Exactly.
I need you to set yourself up so you can run this play. Like, this is an amazing play, and I need you to run the play. And in order to run the play, you can't be fumbling the ball.
Right.
So, EIN number. Make sure you pay your Secretary of State every year.
Exactly.
They give you a certain amount of time. Make sure you're in compliance, okay? Good standing, Secretary of State.
Right.
Business phone number.
Right.
Business address. Business email address, not a Gmail,
Yep.
but like Gloria at Cafe Social House, info at Cafe Social House.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that are must that you need to have in order to be successful when you're talking about having a business,
Right.
Not a PO box. That's not a business address.
A business address. And then, on top of that, a business bank account. We talk to business owners all week long, every day. Yes. And one of the biggest mistakes we see is business owners don't have business bank accounts. Yes. You got to get a business bank account. Venmo is not a business bank account.
Cash App.
Yeah, Cash App is not a business bank account. PayPal, not a business bank account. What you want to have is actually a real account. Those are money transfer accounts. Now, if you need to transfer those that money from somewhere over to your bank account, make sure it lands in your bank account.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
If you're using Cash App, long as it transfer over to your business account,
right,
it's okay. You know. And another thing, guys, let me just go ahead and drop this one too, Marvin, because this is so important.
Okay.
You're not actually considered a business until you have a bank account.
Right. And and then on top of all of this, do business with the bank. Do business with the bank. Make sure you're letting the bank know that you want to start a relationship. Now, if you guys didn't catch this, I need you to type the word book, BOOK, in the chat, and we're going to send you a free ebook that shows you how to set up your business properly to establish business credit.
Free.
Yeah.
FREE.
Yep. So type the word book in the chat, and we'll send that book over to you. And then make sure you guys subscribe, like our channel. We're going to keep coming at y'all every Tuesday. We're posting 2 days a week on YouTube. I need you guys to tune in, put this on the schedule, 7 p.m., and we're going to get to it.
Because we empowering your finances. But baby, hold on. Do you think that bank account is overflowing? Because if you're not listening to this good game,
right,
if you're not jumping on these lives, if you're not going back watching our videos and liking and subscribing, then your bank account must be on full.
Right. It's overflowing.
It's overflowing.
And we want you guys to truly get value out of this. So if you got suggestions or videos you want us to do, throw it in the chat. But for now, I want you guys to realize any vehicle that you actually have, if you're using it for the business or partly for the business, you could either refinance it into the business name. Also, if you want to purchase a vehicle, now let's get a little deeper into that. Say you got the business set up, you got the LLC, you got the EIN, the address, the phone number. Now you have to start building trades. All right, we call those vendor accounts, okay? So that means you got your Uline, your Grangers. But now when you go to talking about vehicles, you have to get larger accounts. This is where you have your tier 2, your gas cards, where you're getting 3,000, 4,000, 50,000, 20,000, whatever the number is. And then remember, all of these accounts are not created equally for every business.
That's true.
Yeah. So when we're talking about business credit, make sure you guys set up accounts that you will actually use. Like Uline, I love it because it reports really fast. It'll give you a score. But unless you're using Uline, they're not going to give you a huge limit.
And guess what? Did you guys know that Amazon do net 55?
Yeah, exactly. So Amazon. Yeah. And
we all love Amazon.
Exactly.
Y'all like my glasses?
Yeah.
Boo. They Amazon. Amazon, boo. Baby,
right.
What you think? You like it?
I like them.
Amazon, net 55.
Right. And they can be part of your, trades. Amazon could be Home Depot, Lowe's. I mean, we can sit here and name trades all day long, but make sure you get the trades or the 30-day accounts that help your business. All right, next, after you've got the 80 Paydex or the 80 IntelliScore on Experian, now we're going to get into the lenders. I'm going to share screens with you guys. Make sure you let me know if you can't see the screen for some reason. I'm going to pull up first the one I like the most, Bank of America. All right, Bank of America has business auto loans. All right, they start at $10,000, fixed rates at 6.99 APR as of right now. That's subject to change.
Hold on, baby.
Okay.
For all of those who have questions, I just happen to see them in the comments. We're going to swing back.
Right.
And trust me, we're going to make sure that we answer all of your questions and continue to put questions in here because that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
We're here to empower your finances. We're here to answer all the questions that you may have. So trust me, we see them and we're going to swing right back to them. Okay.
All right, with the Business Advantage loan with Bank of America, you need to be in business a minimum of 2 years. All right, you got a vehicle value of $10,000, a maximum vehicle age of 5 years, less than 75,000 miles, and they have a limited time offer with Bank of America if you get a new Mercedes-Benz vehicle. So these are the vehicles that you can actually start to work on to get in your business name. Now, that's for the business loans. I'm gonna actually show you with another one. Let me switch screens because I did this last week and I wasn't able to show you guys the right screen. I'm gonna stop it, then I'm gonna start it again, and I want to share with you guys the no PG commercial loan. It says it right on their website. If you guys don't have this, make sure you check out Ally. So Ally finances in the business name. So Ally, ALLY for everybody over there on TikTok. And everybody on TikTok, make sure you follow us and you also DM. Yeah, you DM us. All right. So financing in the business name. If you're looking to finance commercial vehicles in the name of the business without affecting your personal credit, Ally features 2 solutions. So it says it right there on their website. Ally Financing will finance any vehicle in the name of the business. All right. Yes. You got a third-party guarantee. When you want to buy or lease a vehicle in the name of the business but need to secure additional financing, you may act as a third-party guarantor. All right. That's if you want to use your personal credit. This allows you to keep the name off the title, and you may keep the debt off your personal credit record. Keep in mind, if your business defaults, you may become liable and the debt may be reported on your personal credit. Now, that's if you're a personal guarantee. Yes. But the purpose of this call tonight is no personal guarantee. Exactly. So let me give you the requirements for that. It says business name only. If your business qualifies for financing without the owner's guarantee, you can obtain financing in the business name only. This gives you the ability to save your personal credit for other use as well. You can build credit in the name of the business. You can protect yourself from liability. I think that's so important to protect yourself from liability related to the operation of the vehicle. I've had things like that happen in the past where my employees had accidents and it made my credit go way up. So I got one question I want to address. Somebody said, what about Puerto Rico? Okay, Puerto Rico has limited lenders, but if I'm not mistaken, you got to check with Ally. I believe you can go through Ally. You can go through Ford. Usually you can go, if it's a dealership that's in Puerto Rico, you should be able to go through their finance. You can also go through
BMW Finance. You can go through Mercedes Finance. Those are big players in financing, especially if you want a Mercedes. They're like easy breezy. You know what I'm saying? If you have some business credit established, sometimes they may ask you for your business taxes.
Correct.
But you can run the play. You can most definitely run the play.
And just remember, in Puerto Rico, you got to make sure you build business credit. So I can tell you all the dealerships, but if you don't actually have business credit, which means gas cards, hardware stores, whatever, if you don't have those, then you're not even going to get to the part where you can get it in your business name unless you use a personal guarantee. Now you got Navy Federal. Navy Federal is here in Puerto Rico. You got
And Navy Federal will transfer
Yeah.
your business.
Yeah.
I believe they charge $50. One of our clients, they charged her $50 to take it from her personal name to her business name.
Correct. So you can definitely refinance in your business name in Puerto Rico, because they sell cars in Puerto Rico. Yes. So it's not a matter of being in Puerto Rico. It's a matter of building business credit and finding the actual company.
Yeah, because I'm telling y'all, we in Puerto Rico, and I'm about to run the play.
That's right.
Trust and believe. I already told Marv I'm getting that Rolls Royce, y'all. Hey, I want stuff real nice. Y'all, what do y'all think? Y'all think I should have some fly?
Put it in the chat.
I need to pipe down, huh? I need to pipe down and keep it a little bit more simple.
All right, now we got Ford. Let me know that you guys can see this in the chat. We got Ford financing. All right, with Ford, it says it right here: commercial installment financing, flexible financial options designed to work for your business. So they're telling you right there on the website, they even have a commercial red carpet lease where you can lease through the business name, and they have a regular commercial lease. Also, if you have a huge company, you can get a commercial line of credit. You can get chassis financing. Look, even the cities can get municipal financing. All right, so when you go through Ford, make sure, same thing, you guys, you have business credit, and you actually have a business. That's the biggest thing. Most people don't build their business credit properly, and that's what you want to do. You want to build your credit out. You don't want to go in there with a Uline with $300. You want to build tier 1, tier 2, tier 3.
And start thinking about it.
Yeah.
Would you lend to you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had millions of dollars and you were a lender, think about it. Put yourself in their shoes.
Right.
You know what you want to see, because you want your money.
Right. And I want you guys to realize, like, even when you do this, you're able to pay through the Ford Credit mobile app. You can access it instantly. Got tongue tied. Pay easily. You can track your activity. You can do same day payment, automatic payments. You can pay by telephone, pay by check. But before you even do all of this, make sure that you have business credit. And I want to show you guys another website here in a second. You want to make sure that you've established business credit before you go to the dealership. One thing that we always say, you don't want to go to the dealership hoping to get approved. You want to go to the dealership with an 80 or 90% chance. Let's talk about school.
You want to know you got that thing.
Yeah.
You want to be like, I'm rolling up out of here. Don't get your feelings hurt.
That's right.
I'm rolling up out of here. You got to have that confidence to know that you set your stuff up properly.
Right.
So you can drive off that line.
Right.
And you don't have to be one of them ones where you looking real crazy because they don't ran your credit like $1 million at one time.
Yeah.
That's that look. But on the business side, it's a little different.
Exactly. And let me say this: if you guys want to set an appointment, if you're in a business, but you want to scale it a little bit more, I need you guys to type Zoom in the chat. So if you want to schedule a free Zoom call with Gloria and myself, I want you to type Zoom in the chat. What that'll do, that'll give you guys 15 minutes with Gloria and I on a Zoom call where we'll go through a business strategy call. Yep. So type Zoom in the chat. We had several calls today, and we'll see if you're a good fit for our mentorship. Now, we got a mentorship that goes from 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months.
Yes.
So if you guys want to get in our mentorship, definitely book a call. All you got to do to book a call is type Zoom in the chat, ZOOM. It's going to send you a link, and you can actually book a call with Gloria and myself, and we can help you raise capital if that's what you want to do.
And then when you jump on that call, you know what? You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad, because I'm going all the way up.
Right.
Like, nothing can stop me. All the way up. You want to go all the way up?
Right.
You need to book that Zoom call, y'all.
Exactly. And what we want to do, you guys, is empower you guys to be able to get write-offs. Like, if you're using your vehicle, it's no way that you shouldn't be able to write that vehicle off. But we want to show you every way that you can to get write-offs. But we're not CPAs. We're not giving tax advice. But don't you think you would get a better write-off if the vehicle was actually in your business name?
And you probably need to get with your tax accountant too.
Yeah.
With your accountant, because, or your tax professional, because
Right.
I know they made a few changes to the way that you can write it off. It used to be you can write off 100% the
Right.
first year, but now it's, I think it's 80 the first year and then 20 the second year.
Right.
So make sure that you get with your accountant. But can you think about just going to buy
Yeah.
$150,000 car, just for example? If
Yeah.
you don't have to spend that much, or it doesn't have to be that high up a
Correct.
car.
Correct.
But just think if you can just write $150,000 off of your taxes.
Right. Right. And just remember, when you're adding, you know, an actual vehicle to your business credit, now think about what that does the next time you're able to buy a vehicle. Let's say in the beginning, you're only able to get a $40,000 truck or a $40,000 van or whatever it is you're buying. Now imagine that next time you may be closer to 70 or 80,000.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you, with Bank of America, if you use a personal guarantee, I know we're talking about no personal guarantee, but with Bank of America, you can get 4 vehicles at one time. 4 vehicles, 1 inquiry. Yes, we did say that.
Run the play.
Yeah. And it's like, if you do no PG, just make sure your business credit is strong. And if you already have a vehicle, but you haven't done this, you can even talk to your bank, whoever you bank with, and just ask them, can I refinance my vehicle in the business name? It's going to be so much better when it comes to liability. You may spend a little bit more for insurance, but it's so much more worth it when you're able to actually show that that vehicle is in the business name when you're doing your taxes. I mean, seriously, it's going to be so much better. And I want you guys to realize that, you know, check out our videos. We got so many videos about 100,000, 50,000 with no docs. And I want you guys to realize, do not let bad credit hold you back in 2024. I know we're doing no PG, but if you're not in that position, if you do have issues with your credit, I need you guys to really look at working on your credit. If you look at our AI system, it takes about 15 minutes per month to have better credit.
Okay, time out. Time out. Okay. So we talk about no docs, right?
Right.
But Marvin throwing rocks at no docs.
That's
I told
right.
y'all I was picking them rocks up. Now Marvin on the bandwagon with me, y'all. He want to give y'all a little bit of no doc stuff, okay?
Right.
But I'm all about no docs. But let's be clear. You better jump on it now because banking is changing.
Banking is changing. Yeah.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
So if you ain't in position, you better run and get yourself in position.
Exactly.
Don't wait. Get yourself into position because things are changing, guys, and they're changing fast, very quickly.
Yeah, like no docs is turning into low docs, you know, and eventually it's going to turn into full docs. So all we're trying to do is get you guys ready for this. Build business credit. You know, I can name companies all night. Nissan, Ford, Chevy, Ally. I mean, all of these companies will do business credit. Cars are one of the easiest things that you can actually leave with. You just got to make sure you have your business in order. You know, I talk to so many business owners on a weekly basis. The one common thing that Gloria and I see all the time is business owners are very unorganized.
Very unorganized.
Very unorganized. Like, we want all these things for our business, but we're not sitting down doing the things that are very, very important. And right now, if you want no PG, let me know, how many trades do you have? Somebody be bold enough to put in the chat how many business trades that you have.
Yeah, let us know what your business credit looks
like.
Yeah,
what is your business credit score? I need you guys to know that a good business credit score is 80.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes from 0 to 100. 80 is a good score. Then I need you guys to know that you need to ask for increases on all your vendor accounts.
Most definitely.
But you got to spend some money to get credit.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about business credit, you can't just go like set it up 1 month and never use it. There is no Federal Credit Reporting Act. It may fall off. I mean, it actually may come off your credit and nothing's reported.
Yeah.
So remember, always when you're building business credit, use accounts that you will actually keep buying from. You don't want to use accounts just to get a score and then stop. I see so many people that thought they had a score, and guess what? They didn't have a score at all.
Nope.
You know, so just keep all of this in mind, that, you know, you got to keep your scores. You got to keep them looking good, and you got to keep them up there. The closer you can get to 100, that's almost perfect in the business world. Now, if you guys got any questions, throw them in the chat. We're going to stick around and ask some questions, but I want you guys to really, really get this right. You can have a car or van or truck in your business name. And even check this out. Even if you got problems with your credit, you got heavy equipment. We were just going over a video idea today. If you have heavy equipment, you can secure the heavy equipment with a loan.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Even if you got, issues with your credit, the bank will let you borrow against some paid off equipment that you have. So think about all of that. It's so many things that you can do with your business credit, and no PG is great. There are a few credit cards that you can get. There are loans that you can get on vehicles, but make sure you're taking and you're adding to your business credit every month and using those accounts.
And guys, come on, engage. Tell us if you've already had the experience of putting a vehicle in your name.
Right.
Let me tell a little story.
Okay.
I'm gonna sprinkle in a little story. Guys.
Okay.
So when I first so of course you guys know Marvin and I have a restaurant.
Right.
I've been in the restaurant industry for about 14 years. Marvin and I have been married for about 10, going on 10 years. Okay. So I had to fail to succeed. I lost my business. I lost my house, my car. I started dating Marvin. They came and pulled up on me. I lived in a gated community, little townhouse. They pulled up on me and pulled off with my car. The next day, Marvin talking about, Glo, where your car at? I was like, where is my car? I was so embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. I'm dating, this man over my house, and I'm like, oh wow. So before that, let me get to the beef of the story. Okay?
Let's go.
So before I met Marvin, and when I came from corporate America, I worked at Yamaha, Ford,
right?
General Motors, I managed there.
Right.
So when I decided I wanted to be a business owner, I was like, okay, I need to get this right. I need to be a business owner. So I ended up buying a BMW in my business name.
Yeah.
I ended up buying BMW Finance gave me, when I started building my first restaurant out.
Right.
That was back in 2007. BMW gave me a car loan.
Right.
We had to personally guarantor it.
Right.
But I was able to get a BMW. And guess what? Let me back up. It was a lease.
Right.
Did you hear me? It was, I leased a BMW.
Right.
My note was only $400 and something a month, and I didn't have to put a down payment down.
Right. Right.
Now tell me that's not fly. And
you can either, like Gloria is saying, if your business credit is strong enough, you can buy 4 cars from BMW. They want to get these vehicles out there. That's the way lenders make money. But as a business owner, you got to keep things in order. You got to have things in order for them to want to give you more. They will, if you pay those 4 on time, imagine you might get 8. Now you can manage a fleet. If you're doing Uber, if you're doing Turo, if you're renting cars privately. I know some guys that actually rent cars privately. You're able to do this and you can increase this. And see, Gloria said something recently that I really like. You can't just go snatch and grab and do stuff now. You got to be thinking about a relationship. Say if you got 1 car with no PG, then you're thinking, hey, I want to do Turo. I want to rent out cars. I want to do exotics. You can do it if you continue to build that business credit.
Most definitely.
And then, now that we're talking about no PG, I want to talk about personal guarantee just a little bit. And reason why I say that is you're going to get more if you personally guarantee it. I can tell you right off the rip. I'm not going to sit here and talk about, you're going to get, 20 cars with no PG. You might get 1. Ally says it right on the website.
That's for sure.
But imagine what you'll get if you actually work on your credit and you do a no personal guarantee. You may get more. You may actually get more. And if you guys have any trouble setting up your business credit, remember, type book in the chat, BOOK. Type book in the chat if you want an ebook that shows you how to set up your business credit fast. I'm gonna make sure everybody has this. Type book in the chat. Look, I want you guys to get this information. And for those of you who might think, hey, I want to get into the mentorship, you know, we got a mentorship. I do that every time. We got a mentorship that will help you guys scale your business. I mean, we got a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month.
And you get to work with Marvin and Gloria.
Yeah, we're not going to disappear.
We're not going to disappear.
We're not going. Now we do have virtual assistants, but you
talk to us.
You will talk to us on a weekly basis. We may not talk every day. We can chat. Now we can chat and text because we have to do Zoom calls, but you guys will be able to talk to us. You will be able to ask us questions just like now. We're giving you our time. You know, for those of you who are serious, you might want to say, hey, I'm going to type Zoom in the chat. I want to get with Marvin and Gloria and get that free business strategy call.
And when you get that free business strategy call and you decide to go into our program, then we're going to take a whole hour. And we're going to dissect your business and get a good understanding of what is it that where you're trying to go.
Exactly.
So that we can help you create that roadmap to success.
Exactly.
That's what it's about for us. You know, it's about us empowering your financing.
Right.
Because let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, your success is our success.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you're not winning in our program, then we're not winning.
Right, because I'm going to want that testimonial video. I'm going to ask you, hey, I need you to do this testimonial video so that people know that we're real and we're genuine. And, you know, everybody might not make it in our program. Everybody might not get invited into our program. It's not for everybody.
And let me tell y'all something. Don't set up no Zoom meeting. Don't even waste my time. Don't waste your time if you're not going to be ready to do the work.
Exactly.
Because it's work involved.
Yeah.
And if you're not ready to commit and do the work, don't waste my time and don't waste yours.
Right. And you know, more than anything, be ready to invest in yourself.
Most definitely.
You know, one thing, Gloria and I, we invest in ourselves.
Yes.
We got a coach, and don't ever get a coach that doesn't have a coach. Okay.
Right. Right.
You know, and so what we want to do, we work very hard to put these videos out. Make sure you guys subscribe, you like, and you DM us. If you really want to talk to us, shoot us a DM. Let us know. So I want to answer a question. Somebody says, is it best to be a multi-member LLC or a single LLC to get cars in the business name? Okay, that depends on the business credit. So if you got multiple members, I'm assuming you're saying, and somebody has better credit, if you want to get more cars, the personal guarantee is going to help you out more. Now, if you got incredibly strong business credit, which means your trade lines are $30,000, $40,000, $50,000.
Yes.
And then you can do a single member LLC. We know, like Gloria said, we know people that have terrible credit, but they got no PG auto loans. So if you have bad credit, but you got really strong business credit, go for it. And then if you want us to look at it, type Zoom in the chat. Make sure on TikTok, you guys DM us, follow us, DM us. But that was a great question. We have that question all the time. If you have a credit partner, I would call it. If you have a credit partner, you may want to add them if you want to get more vehicles. That does help.
Yeah.
What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it does. It really, really does.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you guys something. Today, I was listening to something on Instagram, and it was so profound to me. You know, like, guys, you have to change your mindset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Marvin was just saying, investing in yourself.
Yeah.
You know, we'll go spend a lot of money on a car, on something that we can't afford, but we won't spend no money on our education to scale our business. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The money's gonna go on that. Oh, I need that nice car, or I want that new Louis shirt. But you won't spend the money to invest in your education. So that's why we're giving it to you. We get on here and we give you all this good game for free. So that you can start thinking to change your mindset, so you can start thinking about educating yourself on how to scale your business and go to the next level. So I was listening to Instagram today, and you know, they said that, you know why rich people stay rich?
Why?
Because they operate like they're poor.
Oh,
You know why
I saw
poor
that. I
people
saw that.
stay, you want to know why
Yeah.
people stay poor? Because they operate like they're rich. They're
Exactly.
always buying things that they really can't afford. They're
Exactly.
always living outside of their means.
Looking for approval.
Yeah,
You know,
looking
for approval.
So it's a mindset thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's about, clicking that switch and changing your mindset so that you can get yourself in position where, like it's about generational wealth for Marvin and I.
Exactly.
When you think about it, I want my kids to have money. That's
Right.
that generational wealth. When
Right.
Marvin and I are building something for our kids, not
Right.
just for our kids, but I want to build it for my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Real
a
talk.
difference when you think about some of these big companies and
Right.
we out buying Louis and Gucci. Louis and Gucci don't build generational wealth for their kids.
Yeah, it lives on. It lives on.
So you have to change your mindset and start thinking about that.
And then, like somebody asked me how to get funding in 90 days. How to get funding in 90 days, you first got to have your LLC set up.
Yeah.
Hopefully your LLC is 2 years old. Even if it's not, we got banks that will give you money if you're less than 2 years old. Then you got to have credit. You got to have great credit.
Good credit.
700. We got some videos. If you guys have not watched our videos on YouTube, check them out. We give you credit score. We give you the bureaus. We give you everything. Look at them. It tells you a lot of these credit unions, a lot of these banks, they want to see a 700 FICO score. 700 FICO. So when you're saying to me, how do you get approved in 90 days? 2-year-old company, 700 credit score, you're gonna get approved. All you got to do,
company set up right.
Let's be and like Gloria said, your company set up right. Remember, if you don't know how to have your company set up right, type the word book in the chat, BOOK in the chat, and I'll DM you one. Everybody on YouTube, I'll hit you up in the comments after this video. But we're giving you guys great education. The people in Puerto Rico, thank you, Boricua.
This is free game.
Yeah, and
this didn't cost you nothing but your time.
You're not able to do as much in Puerto Rico because we really only got like 12 major lenders here, but you can do a car with no PG. I'm telling you right now. Don't even get it twisted. You can do stuff in Puerto Rico. It's just we don't have as many lenders as we have in the States. And
if you're looking for money, you can foreign incorporate to anywhere and you can still get funding, even though you're in Puerto Rico. All
right. Somebody says, I got a 3K business credit line with Chase. What's the fastest way to increase my limit? Well, I don't know about your personal credit. One thing I could tell you is, how is your personal credit? What are the limits on your personal credit cards? That's number one. And I would ask for increases every 6 months, whether you need the money or not. Ask for increases.
And be careful with Chase, because Chase is really funny. You got to be careful with how many new accounts you open, how many inquiries you have, and that's on your personal and your business with Chase. So you got to be very careful with Chase. If Chase is, you want to be one of your go-tos, and that's where you want to do all your business at, or if that's one of the banks that you like, then I would most definitely start building a relationship, because Chase is about that relationship.
Yeah, I would make deposits. And I would also make sure your business makes money. This is what we always forget to say. Make sure your business is making money. If your income is going up, let them know your income is going up and ask for an increase. But one of the biggest things, when I see people get small limits, the first thing I think about is, what is the credit limit on your personal credit? If you got $3,000 limits on your personal credit, you're going to get $3,000 limits on your business credit. So it's usually parallel. It's kind of, make sure you get bigger limits. If you need authorized users, add authorized users to your personal credit, then ask for an increase. And make sure, if I'm not mistaken, with Chase, every 30 days, if you wanted to get another card, you could check with them. I know they do a hard inquiry on limit increases, but check with them to see when you can get an increase. And I would ask for it.
Someone said, Marvin fixed my credit years ago, and I was able to buy a new car, and I still have it.
All right.
What is that? Bougie Black Girl Millionaire?
Bougie Black Girl Millionaire. Thank you for the testimony. I love it. She was like, Marvin fixed my credit years ago, and I was able to buy a new car and still have it. Yes. And look, if you got a business, make sure you add, change that car over into your business name. It could help you as far as a tax write-off. All right. Somebody else says, my Boricua says, I am 814 FICO, 96,000 in personal and 43,000 in business and lines of credit. All right. That sounds like you got some great credit. Now let's get them numbers up to 500, 450, 500. Because if you got 96 in personal, 43 in business, it's time for you to scale up and get more.
Get that more in business.
Yeah, get more.
We got banks that go up to 15 million.
Yeah, we got credit cards that's 100,000. Like if you watch our videos, we just did videos about a personal loan, 100,000.
100,000.
Business credit cards, 50,000. Personal credit cards, 50,000. So congratulations on that, but keep going for more. I applaud you for that because most people are scared to do that, but keep going. All right, he says Chase is soft pull
through the app.
Through the app. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Now, if you go through the app with Chase,
right,
they'll do a soft pull. And a lot of times, if you have the app with Chase, you can go into your app and it'll tell you what you offers you have.
Yeah,
it'll have offers in there for you, and you can accept them.
Thank you for that information. Look, please keep commenting. I appreciate when we have people comment. If I make a mistake, or if you know something different, add it to the comments. Because you know what we realize about banking?
It changes.
The reason why we ask for comments all the time, because banking changes. Just like last week, Truist went from, they have it on their website, that 680, no docs. And we're hearing now that they're asking for a 4506. They're asking for transcripts to see your taxes.
Yep.
So Truist was, what was it? All 2023. Everybody was getting Truist, no docs. Now they're asking for transcripts. We just found this out. What was it? About 2 days ago, maybe Friday, we found this out. So you guys always throw comments on our videos. Look, type the word Zoom in there. If you want to meet with Gloria and I over Zoom, you will see Gloria and I. When people see us pop up on Zoom, they're like, oh, wow, it's really on. So you will see us on Zoom. Sometimes you may see one of us instead of both of us, but we're going to jump on Zoom. We're going to be here to provide value. I want you guys to make sure you subscribe to our channel. You like it. Remember, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And we also do regular posts on Thursday and on Sunday. So if you guys want to keep getting more information, subscribe. Look, we're going to have some fun in 2024. And whatever you guys want us to make as far as new videos, make sure you put it in the chat, guys.
Yes, let us know.
Yep, let us know. Okay, the last comment. I started learning about credit a few months ago. Yes, data point allows change. There you go, always change. Yep. There you go. I appreciate that, and it's true. And let's build a community, you guys. In 2024, Gloria and I, we want to help businesses get more capital, and we want to help you guys learn how to market so you actually make money. So keep following us, you guys, and we'll see you on Thursday with our regular post. Whoever types Zoom in the chat, we'll see you on a Zoom call, and we'll see you guys later.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good one.